Hiya, and welcome back to Dawn Chorus. The game that teaches us that... I can't think of anything. We'll go with what Cats said right there. We'll go with what they said. Anyways, let's just hop right in. Oh, absolutely. Well, I don't like jump scares, and I don't trust this. I don't feel like getting jump scared by a penis again. I don't know about you, but I've been jump scared by too many penises. And I'd rather not get jump scared by another. Ooh, that's nice. Torulf stretches out on the bed, groaning. His tank top lifts up, exposing his almost flat body with just barely visible an outline of his abs. It's nice to rest a bit in a secluded place like this. I got so used to the hustle and bustle of the city that I forgot how quiet it can be. Yup, Soleo trauma. Yeah, I think I could stay here for much longer than 5 days. Torulf props himself up on the bed, looking at me. Really? I know I couldn't. A few days of this is nice, but no more. I'd die of boredom. Well, maybe not if I had you here with me. We'd find something to do to pass the time for sure. I bet. Wouldn't mind another morning like today. I gulp. Oh, am I really doing this? I should better hurry up before I get so flustered I wouldn't be able to speak properly. It would be nice to return the favor too. We can think about that. We have a lot of time ahead of us. They're talking about borrowing cereal. I swear, Amazon overlords, they're talking about buying cereal. Don't pay attention to the tags. Don't pay attention to the tags. They're talking about cereal. They're talking about borrowing cereal. Don't pay attention to the tags. We really do, huh? 4 days of the camp for us to explore each other, and then after we get back, we have all the time we want. My heart flutters gently as I think of spending time together. I don't think I've ever felt like this my entire life, not even with Miko. Having a crush on him was mostly just pain. But this makes me happy. Torulf stands up from the bed and walks up to me. His paw reaches for my snout and he rubs it aside gently with his fingers. Something within me yearns to turn my head and look at them. What's up? You look even more flustered than usual, Arvo. Could we just cuddle for a bit? I really enjoyed doing that yesterday. It would be nice to do that for a bit more. Maybe I'm being overly affectionate. And it's Torulf who's rubbing my snout for no apparent reason. Sure, why not? I grab his paw. It's fluffy and warm. His paw pad's as soft as mine. I lead him to the bed and lie down, pulling him next to me. I'm getting a bit bolder around him. That's nice. Means I'm finally warming up to him. It might be weird that we first did stuff together and only now we getting to know each other better. But I'm not complaining. I wouldn't give this up for anything. Torulf wraps his arm around me, snuggling me into himself closely. Not being in public this time, I can get a bit more adventurous. I slip my paw under his tank top, brushing my fingers into his fur. It's silk and soft and so pleasant to touch, so I rub all around, spreading my fingers. Torulf closes his eyes and rumbles softly in response, lifting my shirt a bit and rubbing at my side. As his paw pads make contact with my skin, a shiver runs through me. I shift myself so that I'm snuggled into Torulf and wrap my tail around his leg. My snout is pressed up against his chest, and I inhale his scent with every breath. He smells fresh, like a sunny morning, with just an undertone of deep masculine scent. He must be easily excited. This time I just want to snuggle and feel close to him. Like a lizard turning toward the sun to catch some warmth. I keep rubbing at his side and back, snuggled closely into him, just enjoying the moment. The twitching in Torulf's His scent, the texture of his fur, his soft rumbling, his steady heartbeat. I want to be even closer than physically possible. We're ships at sea, drifting in all directions. All lost, we keep looking for someone to save us. But only we can save ourselves. Inside the screen moment, living the illusion we're safe from the outside. And that's enough for me. Something tickles my side. I open my eyes and see Torulf reaching for his pocket, fishing a phone out of it. Did I fall asleep? I must have, but I cannot tell if I was out for a minute or an hour. I feel so comfortable that I don't want to move at all, though. Arvo? Hey, Arvo. I'm going out for a while. You can stay here if you want, though. Don't lock the door when you go out. I'll see you at the lectures. I nod sleepily, my snout still buried in his chest fluff. Okay, I'll watch some videos, maybe. Torulf leans back and pets my head a few times, then gets up from the bed. Good boy. Oh, this feels so manipulative. This feels so manipulative. Manipulation Station. We're along the toxic Torulf train, chugging down the tracks to Manipulation Station. Say I'm wrong, I dare you. So I'm alone here again. I really don't have anything better to do during the upcoming hours, so maybe I'll really just watch some videos. I know better than to snoop around in someone else's room, especially as Torulf could come back any minute. Or do I? Nah, we're gonna watch some videos. We're not toxic. Of course I wouldn't do anything like that, not just because I could be caught red-handed, but just because Torulf showed me his trust by leaving me here alone, and I wouldn't want to betray that trust. I wonder where Torulf went, though. He left so fast I didn't even have the time to ask. I could go to my room and use my laptop, but if I had my room, Torulf would likely want his clothes back. Or maybe not. What are the chances he'd let me keep them for today? Wearing them feels nice for sure. They're fresh and don't smell like him, but it feels somewhat like a trophy. Arvo, don't be toxic! Go change! Go change, Arvo! Or a way of
It's time to drink
I
water.
am in some subtle way his.
It's time to drink
I
water.
hop onto the bed and grab my phone, scrolling through the videos
It's
to
time
find
to
something
drink
interesting.
water. It's time to drink water.
I'd maybe catch Torulf here, but he didn't come for this lecture. And he wasn't here for the previous one either. I really need to ask him for his phone number or disharmony handle the next time I see him. I had no idea he'd be this hard to get a hold of. I actually thought I'd go through the guest house and look for Lake or Torulf.
Right. Good luck with that, Ben.
See you later.
See you.
And Miko walks away, leaving the cafeteria. After the lecture, I went to the lobby, hoping I'd either find Torulf or Lake here, but the place has been empty since I got here. Just as I was about to continue to the common space, and then to Torulf's room, I hear a cheerful voice behind me. Arvo! Good thing you're here! Can you believe that Lake brought a VR? Travis found out I have a VR headset with me here through Jorgen. He kept asking me to let him play until I agreed. But I thought it'd be more fun if there was more of us, so Travis grabbed Bjorn along the way when we came here. Do you want to join? Waiting for Travis to finish, I approach Lake. By the way, regarding Torulf, have you seen him since the lecture started? I did see him in the cafeteria, but I don't think he attended any of the lectures yet. Oh, he's probably in his room. You know the number, right? Lake, I slept there today. Right, sorry. Anything you wanted from him? No, I was just wondering where he was. I'll catch him after the lectures, maybe. If he wants to stay alone for a while, then I won't disturb him. Besides, this looks like it could be fun. I'd rather stay and play for a bit, too. Just... yeah. Talk with Lake and Jorgen or talk with Bjorn? Bell. I love them, but they get stuck in my head every time and I keep repeating in my hours for hours. Arvo! Did you enjoy playing? Quite a lot. I hope it's not the last time we'll get to play on this trip. I had no idea you had a VR headset. Why did we never play back in our dorm? Do you remember how our rooms look? There's barely enough space to stand there. I mostly played when I was visiting someone else. I played a lot at Torulf's place. He just let me play myself. He's not a fan of VR. Don't stand like that. There's plenty of space left here. I do as Lake says, sitting down next to him. But if you'd like, we could look for a place to play together when we're back. That would be pretty cool. What were you talking about, by the way? I was wondering. I remember so many songs. Not just lyrics, but all of it down to every single detail and instrument. I could play them back in my head anytime I want. Where does it all fit? How can a head hold this much? All these places I've been to, all my memories, all the facts I've learned from the books, the stories I've read, the people I know. What if I will just run out of space at some point? I don't think it works like that. I mean, people can learn new things and make new memories at every age, right? Yes, but... Lake, you're the silliest lion I know. And lions are known for silliness. It's almost adorable. Almost. Hey, I'm being serious here! It's true that people learn throughout their entire lives, but the older they are, the harder it gets. Old people just sit and talk about how things were when they were young. Maybe if there was a way to get rid of all the unnecessary information, like half of BLT's discography, learning will get easy again. My brain is so cluttered with useless stuff. So that's what this is about. You're frustrated with your academic performance. No! Maybe. Perhaps neuroscience would be a better choice for you than astrophysics after all. Probably not. I like my studies. Maybe the lecture got me thinking about all that a bit too hard. So you did listen after all. A bit, maybe. It's not uninteresting, but biology is hard. There's just so much to learn. Okay, I'm done. I asked Bjorn, but he's had enough. Want to play again, Arvo? Sure, yeah. Travis passes me the headset and the controllers, and I walk up to the middle of the room, putting them on. Ugh, it's finally over. It's not like it wasn't interesting or informative, but 4 lectures in a row is a bit much. Tired, I leave the cafeteria. I think I'll visit Torulf now. He attended the first lecture after the break, and then disappeared as soon as it was done. I'm gonna pull up the censor. Censorship! Hey, Arvo. Devin, what might he want from me? I hope I didn't get in trouble. I turn around, smiling and trying to look normal. Yes? I have good news for you. The key for your room is here already. You just got it here from the town. Oh. Oh, I completely forgot about the key. Oh, that's good. Yeah, really good. She found the key this morning. I had it with me in the photo bag. Ah, and you didn't look for it there before? No, usually I don't put anything other than my camera and photos there. Found it today during the break between the lectures when I took the camera out to take a photo. Devin looks at me quizzically, not saying anything. I sweat so hard I'm afraid it's dripping from my clothes. Come on, say something, anything, please! I want to run, but there's no running away from their own lies. Well, anyway, that's even better. I'll turn the spare key and you can use your own. That's even better, yeah. We're lying to Devin, and I don't like it. I can only hope you didn't hear the tension in my voice and how loud I exhaled. I feel very stupid right now. I completely forgot it's not only my problem. I'm sorry, really. Don't worry, nothing happened. Good thing you found it. Why the fuck he lying? Why? Why the fuck he lying? Devin turns around and goes back into the lobby, disappearing around the corner. My heart is beating like a sledgehammer trying to break out of my ribcage. My vision is going dark. I prop myself against the wall, taking deep breaths. Man, being dishonest is hard. It's like building a house of cards. All the lies you need to tell to support your other lies, and then you have to remember all of that, and it still inevitably comes down when you least expect it. I better tell Torulf about the key now as well. Even if I didn't want to, I don't think I have a choice anymore. Maybe I didn't outright lie to him, but an omission of this kind certainly counts as dishonesty. I could drop by my room for a moment. That's just behind the wall, but maybe I'll do that after I talk with Torulf. Oh, Arvo, hello there. Torulf leans against the doorframe seductively. Is something you need? Well, yeah. Do you have a moment? Sure, what's up? Thought I'd come hang out for a while. Come on in, then. So, how are the lectures? Really good, I don't regret going, but these many in one day is a bit much. You seem kind of winded, yeah. Yeah. Arvo, that's not Gucci. That's not cash money. That's not very Lady Gagarvo of you. You seem kind of winded, yeah. After two, I've had enough. I wasn't interested in the ones focused on neurology and cognitive sciences enough to stay. Yeah, I understand that well. By the way, I found the key to my room. It was in my camera bag. I saw it when I wanted to take a photo earlier today. Just thought I'd tell you. So I guess I'm back to my room for tonight. If you want to, but you can stay here if you prefer. At least for tonight. I exhale loudly, relieved. No, no, no. He's back to Arvo 11. He's back to Arvo 11. He does not deserve Arvo 15. I exhale loudly, relieved. Thanks, really thank you. You're very nice to me. I try. That's sweet of you, think so. So, I guess that's what you wanted to talk about. Yes, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go back to my room now and rest a bit. I haven't been there in a while. Need some time alone to wind down and rest a bit. So far today has been total emotional whirlwind. So I guess I'll see you at dinner. Yeah, good idea. Let's meet there. Later then. Later. Whew, that didn't go bad, did it? In much better spirits than before visiting Torulf, I opened the door to my room and come inside. Finally here again, back in my own room. I didn't have much time to familiarize myself with my room yesterday, but still, it feels mine. I look around it, absorbing every small detail, from the colors in the carpet to the shape of the ceiling beams and lamps. The air here smells of clean laundry. Makes me think of pleasant things only, like flowers and meadows. Even if I tried to stop myself, I couldn't. I walk up straight to the bed and lie down on it, letting the soft bedding envelop me. Oh, it feels so nice! Infinitely better than the bed back in my dorm room. Maybe I should get Torulf to sleep here instead. I don't know if that would work, but having a bigger bed could be useful. It's good to have Torulf in my life. I spent most of this academic year in darkness, not really knowing what to do with the newfound freedom after moving out. But I finally feel like the shadow is dissipating. I wonder how friendship will develop. But for now, I'm just happy I found someone I could get this intimate with. That's toxic, Arvo! That's toxic thinking! That's toxic thinking, Arvo! Arvo doesn't deserve the rainbow! Sure, European capital cities are nice to visit, but they have nothing on Bangkok. Apart from London, maybe. London is wild. Lake nods with a wide smile, savoring every one of Torulf's words about the lands far away. I'd give so much to be there. You don't need too much. The flight is like 4,000 kroner. 4,000 kroner? Torulf was sitting at an empty table when I entered the cafeteria, and Lake joined us soon after. We're sort of becoming a group, and that's nice. I like Lake a lot too. We get to spend more time with him than I'm happy. We're almost done with our meal. Cabbage rolls with cooked potatoes and carrots, all topped with dark mushroom gravy. Toxic. Ah. I have no idea how they achieved a gravy this thick and full of umami without making it too heavy. Anyway, Bangkok is a true urban jungle. Absolutely hectic. Even if I spent a month there, I doubt I'd see even a tenth of what it has to offer. I think coming here was the height of my financial possibilities for now. Lake. This trip was free. Yeah, exactly! But yeah, some traveling would be nice. Maybe something like a trip together? Ooh, that would be the best! We'll have something of sorts tomorrow when we finally get to the town. That's not very exotic, though! Still, we'll be going all together. That's half the fun, I think. I've always loved school trips, even if we're just visiting Helsinga or some village up north. Going somewhere with friends was always more important than the actual destination. The other half is downing a pint of delirium in a bar. Maybe less than a half, but it doth sound nice. I never tried it. I didn't even know it existed before you mentioned it this morning. Well, me neither, but it sounds exciting. Have you been somewhere you didn't tell me about yet, Torulf? Let me think. Oh, have I ever mentioned Montenegro, the only country in which I saw all 4 seasons at the same time? Clearly, fucker has never been to the US. I tune out for a while, letting Lake take pleasure vicariously from Torulf's adventures. It's snowing outside, but it's just a flurry, far from yesterday night's blizzard. It would be nice to already be in the town, exploring its snowy alleys, but I look forward to today's evening too. Yesterday we were all tired after the long overnight ride. Today we're all full of energy, so I'm sure there will be something happening later in the evening. Eating while contemplating on the last 2 days' events, I'm done with my food way before Torulf and Lake are. Grab my bag and get up, catching both their attention. I'm going for a small walk now. The weather is nice. Do you have any plans for this evening yet? Not yet. I'm all free and available. I'll see. Jorgen mentioned something about wanting to organize something small with a few others. Oh, well, that works too. We could meet there then. I'll drop you a message when I have some details. Thanks. I'll see you later. See you, Arvo. Waiting, Jesus! Red roofs, blue roofs, steel roofs, some lone cranes standing at the seaside like frozen dinosaurs, naked trees adorned with white capes lying still in winter sleep. The town looks unassuming but charming from a distance. I wish I had a better telephoto lens to really zoom in and observe some of the local life. But I have the second cheapest model I could find for my camera, and I could afford it only because I bought it used, which I probably would have done regardless. I think I've taken enough photos for now. I doubt any of them will even be usable. The town is too far away and half obscured by the fog and clouds. At least I could take a closer look at it later in the evening. I put my camera back in my bag, but stand still for a bit longer, looking at the fog rolling down the valley of fresh snow. The weather today is much better than yesterday, sun peeking out from behind the clouds from time to time. It's really nice. A tranquil day. On days like this, I can really appreciate how great it is to be alive. Some fleeting feeling arises in my chest, something I can't capture with a photo. I can picture my younger self sliding down the hill on a worn-out backpack, yelling in excitement. My arms stretch back, catching the falling snowflakes, and I look like the happiest person in the world. Turning away from the view, I walk back to the guest house. Just as I open the entrance door, I see Miko walking from around the corner of the building with a backpack. Wave to him and hold the door, waiting for him to enter first.
Thanks, Arvo.
Went for a walk?
Actually, no. I went out to finish working on a track and to see the sunset. I miscalculated. My fingers got on them from playing in the cold. I had to come back for a while to warm up.
Oh, so you're going back out there? Watching the sunset is always nice. I could go too. Though I could also try to talk Torulf into it and just go with him. We could sit together on the terrace, talking and watching the sun go down.
Maybe sunsets are nice, but I prefer sunrises.
You'd have to get up super early to see one.
Yeah, though it was so here in winter.
Arvo, hey. Haven't seen your cute stripes around after dinner. Thought I might find you outside. Torulf approaches us from the corridor quietly, a book in his paw, his tail swaying behind him in a hypnotizing motion. Oh, and Miko. Hello there.
Hi.
Miko's voice is strangely stiff. He smiles, but it's an uncomfortable smile. I know too well. Is he still mulling over the rather heated exchange he had with Torulf in the common room yesterday? Going for a walk. Just came back from one, actually. What were you doing together?
I don't think that's any of your business.
Miko? I don't recognize this sharp note in his voice, though. I don't think I've ever seen him angry. Oh, you're right, it's not. I just thought it'd be nice, but apparently that's not appreciated.
Coming from you? Not really, no. I doubt it anyway.
What, you can't stand me? Not surprising, considering you're too much of a coward to get what you want. Torulf!
Oh, go fuck yourself!
Damn! That was the first time I've ever seen Miko swear. Damn!
Oh, go fuck yourself.
Miko!
Miko is saying help me.
Continue your get-together, then I'm off to my room. I think I've had enough abrasiveness for today. If you want to come over, Arvo, you know where to look for me. And with a wink, Torulf turns around, his long tail still swaying nonchalantly as he disappears in the corridor. Turn around to Miko, still processing the scene that just unfolded before me. Miko. What the freezing hell was that?
Sorry.
Miko sits down on the couch and deflates, his tense face relaxing to a tired look. Is there something between you two I'm not aware of?
Not really, it's not about that.
What then? You were really rude to him out of nowhere. Miko just sits there motionless, grinding his teeth. And why did he call you a coward? Silence. Miko, is everything fine?
Can't you see he's using you?
Using me? How?
For his own entertainment, to feel better about himself.
I pause. What is Miko talking about? When did he even see us together? He's not using me. We have mutual interest and I like his company. How do you even figure that?
Everyone who looks from the outside can see it, Arvo. Why weren't you with us at dinner but sat somewhere far away with Torulf and Lake? You didn't even glance at us, see you acting as if you were an elite club. I'm not counting Lake in that. He's too pure to even notice. I'll say it again, Arvo. He's using you. He's using you because he doesn't really care about you.
How do you know that?
Because I care about you, goddammit!
I care about my friendship with Torulf too much to endanger it. But Miko is important to me as well. I didn't like how Torulf treated him either. Fuck. Fuck. I'm not saying that you're wrong, but I don't understand how you got to this conclusion. I doubt Torulf is doing anything wrong, and for sure not knowingly. Since we met, he's been nothing but kind to me.
Of course he is. He wants you to like him.
Is that bad though? Isn't that like what we all want to be liked?
I don't think he really cares about what you think about him. To me, it looks like he already thinks so highly of himself that others' opinions are secondary to his. He wants something from you, though. He wants, well, you.
I don't think that's bad per se. Look, I see that you're concerned about me. I appreciate it. I think you're worrying too much though. And I think you were unnecessarily abrasive towards Torolf, but he wasn't the nicest towards you either. It would be best if you apologize to each other.
I don't want to. I don't want to talk to him at all. But this isn't about me, Arvo. It's about you. I don't want something awful to happen to you. And I wouldn't want you to end up being like Torolf.
I sit down next to the little wolf, leaving a little space between us. Hesitantly at first, Miko moves closer until our shoulders touch. I had no idea he cared about me at all, let alone this much. Well, fuck Torolf. I think you'll warm up to him if you give him a chance.
I doubt that. But I'm not saying I won't.
The air feels too dry somehow, as if someone sucked all the life out of it. It irritates my throat as I breathe in, trying to think of anything to say. Outside, the sun is slowly setting, painting the sky into a marble of crimson and blue. You know, it feels really good to be noticed and accepted by someone older than you. Someone who knows much more than you, someone you can look up to.
Fuck Torulf, figuratively and literally.
He's confident and charismatic. It's nice having someone like that around.
Don't confuse confidence with arrogance.
Maybe you're right. I'll talk to him, try to get him to apologize first. Would that make you less skeptical of him?
Yeah, I think so.
I pull Miko even closer, closing the distance between us and wrapping my arms around him, giving him a hug. The clock hanging above the desk ticks loudly, counting seconds left to the end of the day. The sun will soon hide behind the horizon, yet there's still a lot I'd like to do today. The time disappears too fast, dispersing like waves into still water. Okay, question. Do we want to do extra stream now or wait? Yeah, we're doing a second stream, Indigo Park. Yeah, it's early, but we're gonna leave off here tonight. Just so we can get the game done before midnight. Okay. Stick around if you want to see Indigo Park. Yeah. Yeah. Stick around if you want to see Indigo Park. If you don't want to see that, stay safe, have a good night, and I'll see you all tomorrow.